Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to Sondering Tarot. This is a video for my favorite cards out of my 2022 deck collection. This is the Major Arcana version, so this is basically part one. So we're going to start off with the Fool and see how many cards we get through before I decide to call it quits for this video. I will, of course, go through all the major arcana and eventually we'll go through the minors as well. So look out for those videos. So let's get started. Favorite Fool cards. These are in no particular order. And of course, they're from a variety of decks from my 2022 collection. And I'll like them for various reasons. As you can see, they're not exactly aesthetically the same either. So we have different art styles. And different interpretations as well. When it comes to RWS, I really don't like a lot of the traditional, or at least I'm moving away from a lot of the traditional viewpoints or style. The Heaven and Earth version of the Fool is probably what I would consider traditional. I like it better than the standard Rider-Waite version of the Fool card, hence why this is here. The Mermaid Tarot version of the Fool, I love how it's leaving one life behind and changing to another lifestyle. She goes from living in the sea, being a mermaid, to being human. And I have to include the Game of Thrones Fool card. There's a lot to say about this deck that I really love, but I love this moment in the show and in the books where Tyrion goes down to free the dragons that have been chained up below the arena. And he goes ahead, he frees them, and then he asks Lord Varys to punch him the next time he does something that foolish. So, moments being what they are, and doing something extremely foolish and hoping for the best, and learning from hindsight that maybe I shouldn't have done that. I love this Fool card. And from the Magical Dogs Tarot, we have this lovely, bright, cheery Fool card. This traditional Fool card is usually a young person depicted with a white dog. Here you see the white dog out on a venture, trotting off into who knows where. And I really love the aesthetic and the artwork on it, as well as the color scheme. And I also enjoy the fact that they included Stonehenge in the background. So one of the reasons why this is here is just because of Stonehenge. I love it. All right. So that is it for the Fool cards. So we'll move on to the Magician. I only have 3 of these that I ended up narrowing down. We have the Enchanter from the Forest of Enchantment. The Magician card, this is from the Bloody Tears Tarot. And the Light Seers Tarot. So you got more traditional outlook, wearing a pentacle, cup, sword, wand, and then you have the very much wizard fantasy version of the Magician that you see from the Forest of Enchantment. And then I do like more of the I guess the witch, the alchemical, how should I say that, creation, modern style that you see from the Light Seers Tarot. And there's a lot of hidden details in that card, and it does have the alchemical symbols for each element on it, as well as a few other things. Creating in silence is also because of how he's sitting, prominent in that card. So there's 3 different takes, some more traditional, more hyped up, some more modern. Like I said, they're not all going to match aesthetically for anything that I have chosen. Just out of where my cutoff is for decks, these are the cards that stand out the most to me when I think of any particular major. So we'll move right on to the High Priestess. And I have quite a few of these, actually. And with the exception of one, currently, all these are mass market. We have the Lightseers Tarot, we have the Unfolding Path Tarot, which is an indie deck, but it is going mass market, the Tarot of Dragons, the Magical Dogs, and the Soul Cats Tarot. And I love these all for different reasons. You do see some of the same depictions as you do in a traditional RWS. You get the gateway here on a lot of these. For modern witch style, I love the Lightseers. I really do, especially highlighting the third eye on this. And I love the fact that they chose this card for the box. The Unfolding Path Tarot, I love the fact that this is a crone. A high priestess that is a crone. Instead of a young person, a crone. To me, that makes a lot of sense considering the card depicts somebody that's supposed to be very in tune and very knowledgeable and has answers. That's a major arcana card that I would attribute to the crone. And the fact that this one depicts it is fabulous. And what can I say about dragons? Gotta love dragons. I'm sorry, flat out, that's just a pretty card. It's aesthetically pleasing to me. So when I read with it, it's fantastic to connect to. So hence why it's here. Magical Dogs. I do also love how this is color schemed. You have the two different trees, different color montages for them. In the background, you get your gateway. You do have the moon present more than once. So out of this deck, this is one of those cards that I connect to very well. And it is designed fairly well for color and symbolism, to where I enjoy this card very much. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully my bubble's not in the way. The Soul Cats Tarot. I'm sorry, this is really pretty, and I have a thing for cats. So the fact that we have a crescent moon on the third eye of a cat, as well as our symbology here for the maiden, the mother, and the crone, surrounded by stars. It's pretty. It's really pretty. I know I'm quoting Lisa for those that are part of the supportive tarot group. You'll know what I mean. It's pretty. All right, my lovelies. I hope you enjoyed this first section of my favorite major arcanas. Please stay tuned for the very next section. It should be coming shortly. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I will see you guys later. Bye.